Hello you guys, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's brand new video, I'm going to be following every single one of the Kardashians' makeup routines. Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, Kendall, and Kylie, and we're going to be comparing and contrasting every single sister to see which one of them truly has the best makeup routine. Let's start off by laying down some ground rules. First and foremost, I'm only going to be reviewing and comparing their personal makeup routines, the glam that they do on themselves. We have obviously all seen the Kardashians look beautiful before, whether it's in episodes of their TV show, public appearances, or of course red carpet glams as well. But the family is very, very transparent about working with incredibly talented makeup artists to bring their looks to life, which I think is really, really cool. Makeup by Mario, Ariel, Raquel, Shelby Smith, Ash K. Holmes. So many incredible talented artists are responsible for the Kardashian glams that we know and love and have quickly become trends all across American culture. But this video is about their personal makeup routines that the Kardashians do on themselves. I watched through a ton of different videos, whether it was a Vogue Get Ready, a tutorial that they posted to promote a new product, or even some social media videos. I ordered literally every single product I could possibly find, and now I'm ready to review and rank the Kardashians' makeup routines. Grab a drink, grab a snack. This is gonna be a long one. Let's get into today's video. Before we get into our first routine, if you have not already, you better go ahead and click that big thumbs up button down below. I'm literally going to be following 5 different makeup routines today. We ordered thousands of dollars worth of makeup products. I'm so excited for this. Also, if you have not already, okay, more than 80% of you guys who are watching these videos on a weekly basis every single Friday at 12 p.m. PST are not actually subscribed. Yeah, I can see the analytics. I can see, okay? I know who you are and I'm watching you and you're a loser. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. But if you click that button right down there, okay, I will forgive you and you can join the family. Let's get right into makeup routine number 1, starting off strong with Miss Kylie Jenner. Now, Kylie has posted a lot of makeup tutorials over the years because she is a makeup lover through and through. She started her own brand, Kylie Cosmetics, in 2016, which has taken the world by storm. It is now sold in stores all across the globe. Between Kylie's glam on herself and some of the incredible looks that Ariel has done on her over the years, it is safe to say that Kylie has cemented herself as a makeup icon and is still creating trends to this day. Let's see her most recent makeup routine.
Hi guys, it's Kylie.
Hi sister.
And I'm back. I missed you, Vogue. I
missed you too.
To come update you on my new routine and also share all my secrets with you. I've changed my look a lot. I wear a lot less, but I've accomplished the same snatched look.
Yeah, that is really true. She was really known for that full coverage glam back in like 2016 to 2020, but during COVID and now that the world is just kind of changing, she's definitely doing more of like that natural sort of makeup, the clean girl aesthetic, which is not my personal cup of tea. However, a lot of people love it and she does it very well. So let's see how she achieves it. I'm
gonna do like 2 pumps of my moisturizer. And then this is one of my foundation samples, my first secret of this whole video. Don't tell anyone. I'm obsessed.
So right off the bat, we're already mixing things together. She said do 2 pumps of moisturizer, which I already have on the back of my hand, ready to mix. But then she says she's gonna use a little bit of a new foundation from her lab. This video was posted a year ago now, and since then she has released 2 different skin products, the Pro Plush Longwear Foundation, but she also released the Kylie Cosmetics Skin Tint. Now, she did say foundation, but if we're looking at the actual video, the package looks almost identical to the skin tint. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that she was probably using the tint at the time. Kylie, let me know. So she's gonna mix them together. Oh God, she's using her hands? Ah! Okay, pause. Oh my God, you guys know I hate mixing things on my hands. It always, oh my God, I don't even wanna, okay, wait. Okay, Miss Jenner, she's kind of onto something here. And then she's literally just blending it in with her fingers. This is not exactly my shade, but that's okay, we're gonna make it work.
I do feel like now that I'm using my hands more, it is
gross. So this is not how I would choose to apply, but we're following her routine, okay? It's not my job today. Next up, she's using her Kylie concealer. So she's putting a little bit in her inner corner, on the center of the nose. Oh God, okay, pause. Oh my God, she's going so fast. I believe this concealer came out last year in 2024. I don't know if I've ever actually gotten a chance to play around with it yet, so I'm excited to see what the vibe is. Oh my God, I'm already putting too much on. I need to follow her routine, not mine. Sorry. A little bit in the middle of the forehead, okay? And then she did like that, I guess. Okay, and she's just blending this shit out with her fingers. Kylie! I know you have a fucking sponge, girl. Kylie's literally perfect. She's one of the most famous faces on planet Earth for a reason, is because we all enjoy looking at her, right? Even if she put bad makeup on, she still has a perfect face underneath. Whereas I'm not ugly. maybe some days. But I definitely use makeup to feminize and reshape and resculpt my face. So I don't have the luxury of putting on, you know, one little dab of concealer and expecting that to actually do anything. Do you know what I mean? Okay, what's next?
Nude Sticks bronzer. I think it's a foundation, but it's very thin. I like to take it on the brush.
Thank God, we're finally using a brush. She grabbed a Nude Sticks bronzer. This is Tinted Blur Foundation Stick, but obviously, like Kylie, I bought a bronzer shade. It looks like she's using a foundation brush. Oh. So she basically just went in with a foundation brush right into the stick and then used a brush to blend this on her cheeks.
I don't do my makeup every day. I feel like the majority of the time I'm not wearing makeup because I always have an event or a photo shoot. So I like to let my face breathe.
I actually do feel that. A lot of times people, just because I'm known for being a makeup artist, will kind of always expect me to show up in full glam. And granted, if it's, you know, an important meeting, an event, an appearance, I'll be there looking gorgeous. Don't you worry. However, when it's my job and I'm doing this, you know, all day long, every single day, sometimes it is good to let my skin breathe and just be all natural because I'm equally as confident both ways. Last but not least, just contouring my nose. And she really only put like 2 lines on the bridge. She's definitely not doing a full sculpting experience, which is scary for me.
But I'm just taking this angle brush.
Oh, so she is carving it out. Oh my God, woo! Just gonna put it on the back of my hand. Just gonna use this to go right down the sides of my nose exactly like she did. Glam Kylie is still in there somewhere. Oh, and under the contour too? Yeah, girl. That's the Glam Kylie we know and love, okay? You better work, diva. Pulling it up into the outer corner of the eye and then sculpting right underneath that contour, which honestly, thank God, because that stick got a little bit too blended out. Oh, that looks crazy.
These are my glow bombs. These are actually, I got a new one because mine look a little crazy because I use them every day.
Okay, little blush. Absolutely love this blush from Kylie. It's one of my favorite products she's ever made. Just like Kylie, I will mix together 2 different shades. I have Pink Me Up and Way to Glow. We have a more peachy one and a more pinky one. I'm just gonna use my painted J15 brush to pick up a little bit of both of those colors. And we're gonna pop that right on the cheekbone.
You can also put it on your lips too. I'm actually gonna do that now.
Oh, okay. Sponge!
I love this spongy powder.
Finally! Woo! Oh, yes, Kylie. Okay. Let me place this on my lips just like she did. Let me blend this out a little bit using this brush. Then we finally get to go in and use a sponge and actually blend everything together. Thank God.
I love this Givenchy powder. So I'm gonna do a little bit of powder on here.
Okay. So Kylie's using the Givenchy powder. I also picked one up from the store. However, okay, Houston, we have a problem. A big one. If you are a makeup lover through and through, you would know that this used to be a cult classic favorite powder, which is why Kylie's using it. However, in 2024, Givenchy, for some reason, completely unprompted, nobody asked for this, changed their entire powder formula, and now it sucks. I don't know why they did this. To be honest with you, I have actually never tried this powder at all before or after the formula change, so I'm going into this open-minded, but if this looks bad, it's actually not Kylie's fault. Let's tap some into the top and see where she applies. She basically dipped right in and then she just applied it right underneath her under eyes to set this in place and then did a little bit right down the sides of her nose. All she showed in her video was powdering underneath her eyes, like the tiniest little bit, and then moving on. She definitely looks mattified in the next clip, so I don't believe for 1 second that that is the only powder she applied. I'm probably assuming she just used the excess on that puff to just tap in everything else, so I'm gonna do the same thing.
I love these Charlotte Tilbury powders.
Same. So good. One of my favorite powders literally on the market. It looks like she just kind of went over her entire face to almost apply it like a veil to like blend everything together.
Another secret, I have these amazing, I'm obsessed with these cream shadows.
I have the same exact liquid shadow that Kylie used. This is in the shade An Actual Mood, if anybody might be interested. And instead of just going right in on the eye, she put a little bit of this on one of her components and then used a brush to blend it in. So I'm gonna do the same exact thing. She tugged her eyelid and then blended it on the outer
I like to focus
corner.
on the outer corner of the eye, but also like
there you go. So just like she said, I'm gonna place this in my outer corner and then bring it right back into the crease. These actually blend really, really nicely, but I wouldn't say that they're super pigmented, although she did say that that is the look she is going for today.
This is just a really pretty neutral matte palette for every day.
Okay. So she's using her browns, and then just in the outer corner. I don't have the same exact Kylie palette, but I will go into my basic canvas palette. It looks like she just mixed together a couple different shades of brown, so I'm gonna use UV Index, Oak, and maybe a little bit of Treehouse, and just emphasize the outer lid. Looks like she tucked a little bit of that onto her lower lash line as well. It's a pretty simple look overall, but definitely looks really pretty.
My next up is liner. I'm really
okay.
loving a tiny baby wing just to bring out my eye. I have round eyes, so I like to give them more of an almond shape.
Okay. Oh, that is a really tiny wing. I'm gonna grab my Kylie liner, same exact product. Kylie's eyes are really round, so she said she likes it to be small and kind of downturned. Mine are not that shape. I don't know how this is gonna look on me, but I'm gonna try it. Honestly, this eyeliner is, oh God, especially that one. Bitch, that is a bad wing. Let me see if I can like fix this. A little bit of concealer on the back of my hand. Let's try to clean up that wing, thank God. I mean, yeah, that looks way better already.
I'm gonna put my lip on. This is another sample of something really crazy.
Lip now, before brows or mascara?
A little bit.
Oh, this is all in such a weird order. Okay, she's overlining her lips. Looks like she's using a brown-ish pencil. It's a lab sample. You know what, Kylie? Two can play at that game. I too will be using a lip liner sample, okay? How you like them apples? I will say though, the Kylie Cosmetics ones are really good. She overlined a little bit and then just blended with her fingers. That's giving. Okay, we're just gonna blend that out a little using the fingers. Now, what lipstick are we putting on top? Let's see.
I don't really have steps anymore. I kind of just do whatever I feel.
I see that.
So we're gonna go brows.
Why would you put on your lip liner and then not put on a lipstick? What?
I'm using this Anastasia pencil. I like natural bushy brows. I don't really fill them in as much.
Okay, so she's really just penciling them in super light. She's definitely adding a little bit more dimension to them though, so I'm gonna do the same thing. The problem is she has a full eyebrow. My eyebrows stop right before the tail because I like to reshape them a little bit. So I don't have the same luxury of just like scribbling on 1 or 2 lines. I do have to do a little bit more sculpting than she does. I feel like I still ended up with a little bit of like a James Charles brow, for being honest, but I did try to make them a little bit less defined than normal.
It is an all over face highlighter.
Okay, another Nude Sticks highlighter. Honestly, I don't feel like I need this right now because the Glow Balm Kylie blush is still definitely glowing. That's for sure. She just used her finger, so I'm just gonna go right in on the top of that product. Just gonna tap, tap, tap. Ew! Kylie, absolutely fucking not with that. Oh my God, ew, this product, ugh! The Glow Balm blush was doing a perfect job on its own. Fuck no, baby!
The finale. This is my Kylash Volume Mascara.
She already has her lashes pre-curled, and then she's going right in with her Kylash mascara. I think, wait, hold on. I thought that I had the Kylash mascara, but apparently I don't. I do though have her Wisp Lash, which is a newer mascara anyway. So we're gonna try this instead. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, whoa. That coated my lashes so nicely. So she does her
I like to focus
top.
my mascara towards the corner of my eye. Like I don't really go heavy in here because I like to give my eye more of like an almond shape.
Okay, focusing it in the outer corner. I have really long lower lashes. So I'm only gonna put on the tiniest little bit because Kylie definitely did not get them like fully coated.
I'm gonna add a little bit more of this peachy shade.
Oh, more blush. Oh my God, this is like the 4th time.
This is the full updated Kylie look. I'm
done?
sure I'll see you guys again in a few years when my look changes again. I'll see you guys soon.
Whoa. First, hold on. Why is there no lip? We fully did a Kylie lip liner. No lip? No setting spray either to lock it in place. So I guess on that note, that is this Kylie Jenner makeup routine all complete. What do you guys think? I surprisingly like this a bit more than I thought I would. I appreciate that she called this her like natural makeup routine. And to be fair, she does still look pretty natural by the end of it. However, with 4 different layers of blush, a foundation stick as a cream contour and bronzer, and fully carving out your entire nose and face using concealer, I don't know if you can still call this a natural glam routine because there's still quite a lot of makeup on her. She just blended it out quite a lot. This is a beautiful makeup look and I can see why so many people love Kylie for her makeup routine. Let me know what you guys think down below. We're gonna save my official ranking until the end of the video, so let's go ahead and move on to the next Kardashian sister. We are back with a clean face and ready to go for the next Kardashian makeup routine, but I do have a little bit of a quick and obvious disclaimer. I am well aware that I look very different in the last clip that you just saw me in. We had a photo shoot yesterday for Painted for a new product that is coming out later on this year. I am so excited for you guys to see it, but before all of our photo shoots, okay, I always get a fresh haircut, and like the Kardashians, I enjoy spray tan, okay? Me and Kim go to the same spray tan girl, shout out Isabella Dolce Glow. Love a good, gorgeous tan. It looks amazing in photos, but I did fail to think about the fact that I was in the middle of filming this very YouTube video over the course of this week. So that was poor thinking on my part because all of the foundation products that I ordered are in my normal skin color. We're gonna have to do a little bit of creative thinking today, but that's all right, we'll make it work. But I just wanted to let you know, okay, I'm well aware that the skin products I'm about to use are not going to match. Let's get into Kourtney Kardashian's makeup routine.
Hi, it's Kourtney Kardashian.
Hi, Kourtney.
First, I'm gonna start by doing my morning skincare routine.
Ooh, okay.
And then my makeup look for when I do my own makeup. And I do really simple makeup. So I'm gonna show you how I do that.
I'm excited for Kourtney's routine. She's one of the only sisters that I have not gotten a chance to hang out with or collaborate with before, but we have met a couple times and she's always been really nice. I also love that she just keeps it real. Even if she's worried about everything being organic.
Give me an example of candy you want.
I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I said we could have the
party's in
organic
8
cotton
days.
candy.
Cell phone towers providing too much radiation.
You have this big ass house and you can't afford a Wi-Fi box out here?
It's not about affording, it's about radiation.
She believes in what she believes in, and hopefully that extends to her makeup routine. Let's see what it consists of.
Today we're doing a purifying mask.
Oh.
And this one is Root Science facial mask, and you mix it yourself.
Root Science facial mask, and I have to mix it myself? Girl, you've already lost me.
Barbara Sturm
Oh, okay, finally.
hyaluronic serum is
Yes.
one of my most favorite products. I
Yes.
use it day and night.
Okay, Barbara Sturm, really great skincare brand. This shit is so expensive, you guys. Trevor, guess how much this costs?
$250.
$325 for one serum is literally crazy. Nothing is worth that much in any way, shape, or form, and obviously I have clearly gone through mine as I'm just tapping off any excess that is left, because Lord knows I am not spending $300 again. But it's not surprising to me that Kourtney has some pretty expensive products in her glam routine. If I had that much money, I'd be buying it too.
When I was drinking celery juice, it was making my whole body feel dehydrated.
Okay.
I will put this Caudalie Beauty Elixir spray. You can use any water spray though.
I love how just calm she is. When I was drinking celery juice, my body was really dehydrated. I too have a little facial mist, okay? This is from D'Alba, first serum spray.
And then I'll put a little oil. It also gives a little glow under your makeup. Every day I put on sunscreen, whether it's raining, sunny.
Why is it orange?
I love the Ulta MD, and this is a new product that I'm just started trying
Kourtney!
from them.
Why is it orange? Oh my God, is this a tanning oil? I'm going to jump off a bridge. It's making my skin flake. Kourtney, I swear to God. Then she uses her sunscreen, as she was saying.
This foundation that I love, it's Oxygenetics, and it's healthy for your skin.
I've never
And
heard of
I
this brand
mix two
before.
colors, honey and almond. I apply this with my hands.
Oh my God. You guys, buy a sponge or a brush. I know that you all can afford one and you all have one in your drawer. So she said that she used, oh my God. I'm gonna have to mix this with another product.
Oh, concealer.
Okay, I'm just gonna rub this in. Obviously, okay, this is not the right color, but we're gonna have to mix it with something else or else this is gonna look crazy. Okay, when you actually blend it in, it's not that awful.
I have been using this under eye concealer forever.
Oh, what is that?
Makeup Forever Lift Concealer,
Okay.
because I just really love it. And in living your best life, not every single thing can be perfectly scoring well.
I'm just obsessed with her. Okay, so she used the Makeup Forever Lift Concealer. As far as I could see, they don't make this anymore, so I'm just gonna use my Makeup Forever HD Skin Concealer instead. Now, Kourtney's talking about how she basically uses like this app to look up the score of some of the products that she's using to make sure that they're healthy and organic. But apparently this one is neither healthy nor organic, but that's fine. While I'm blending this out, I do think this is an interesting topic for Kourtney to bring up because I do get a lot of questions from my followers that have acne-prone skin or just problematic, difficult skin that want to be able to wear makeup but are too scared to use different products because they think that it'll mess up their skin. I'm not a licensed esthetician or a dermatologist, so take whatever advice I give you with a grain of salt. What I've been told always, and what I personally do feel like, because I also grew up with acne-prone skin, putting makeup on your skin, as long as it's in moderation, is not going to cause any sort of problems. It's making sure that you take it off properly after the fact that can cause flare-ups or breakouts if you don't take the proper routine. I'll blend it in.
I just kind of sweep this all over my face, and I do not wear blush.
Whoa, she didn't even set it in place with powder? Oh, Kourtney. This is not natural and organic, Kourtney. Okay, so she's using the Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzer.
We are keeping it super simple, so I use the same bronzer to contour my nose, my eyelids, and bronze my face. And instead of drawing the lines on my face, I like to keep it a little more natural, so I put it on my hand. I take a brush.
I love keeping it more natural. Either way, it's still going on your face. Okay, so we use that. Now we're going back in with a cream contour again, and we're gonna put it on the back of our hand, like Kourtney did, to keep it more natural. Then we're gonna use a brush and we're gonna grab this natural contour from the back of my hand. I just love the idea of describing contour as being natural when you're literally like painting dark brown on your face. She said that she used the same bronzer in her eyelids and on her nose as well, so I'm going to do the same thing. She did say that she skips out on eyeshadow for her everyday glam, which is definitely not surprising. A lot of people do, so we're just going to mimic those steps.
You just want a little extra.
More concealer. Kourtney, that's not natural.
wearing
Oh,
makeup.
she put it under her eyes, she put it down her nose. Kourtney, this is the full glam routine. This is not natural and organic. She put more underneath the eyes, and then she did one line down the nose for her nose highlight, which I do as well. And then she did it right in the middle of the forehead, which I also do. Then she also did a little bit in the corners of her nose. Oh my gosh, okay. And then she did any blemishes. Now she's blending it out again using her sponge.
Some translucent powder. This
Oh!
one is Laura Mercier.
Okay,
And
okay,
put
okay,
my beauty
finally.
blender into
What is with, everyone's doing their, like these routines in such a weird order. Why are we using powder now? Hold on, let's blend out this concealer.
And I put my beauty blender into it. And
Ooh,
I just
okay.
go over the spots that I don't want to be super shiny.
Okay, so she's using her sponge to apply the powder, going under her under eyes and in the center of the forehead, any places that she doesn't want to be shiny, so I'm going to do the same exact thing. It's honestly been years since I've used this setting powder, but I kind of forget how good it is.
Little mascara. And I always curl my eyelashes first. This is the Troy Surratt eyelash curler.
I have the same. I couldn't find the same Lancome mascara that Kourtney's using, but I do have this one, Lash Idole. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply.
Mascara isn't really going, you know, into your skin. So to me, I choose that I don't feel as guilty.
Doesn't matter if it's not organic. Just applying our mascara, top and bottom. Mascara all applied. Let's continue. She has such good lashes.
Okay, so
Everyone
I like
does.
to overline. This is a Kylie lip liner, Dolce K.
I have Dolce K. This is just a newer version. Okay, we're lining the lips and we're overlining a little bit, just as she said. Lips are lined. Okay.
This is RMS Magic Hour.
Okay. Lipstick from
I like the
RMS.
line to be a bit darker than the lipstick. Filling in my eyebrows, I pretty much stay with the shape.
Lips are all applied. Now she's using her brows. And she said that she doesn't really do much to her eyebrows, just kind of fills in the natural shape. So I'm gonna do the same thing.
This is luminizer. Sometimes I will put the tiniest touch on the sides. I am not a fan of the crazy, like the contour, the highlighter, like that whole look is not my vibe.
I love her saying, I'm not a fan of contour and highlighter. Kourtney, you just did a full contour and highlighting routine. I'll grab a little bit of luminizer, just like she said. Just on my little finger. I guess I'll put it a little bit right there. Nothing crazy. There we go. You know, don't want to be like our hoe sisters with all that contour and highlighting shit. No, no.
That's it.
That's
Thank
it?
you for watching. I hope you
Oh.
learned something about natural beauty. Bye guys.
All right, well that is Kourtney Kardashian's organic natural beauty makeup routine all complete. It looks really beautiful on her, and I think it also looks really beautiful on me. It obviously produces a beautiful, great, I would say relatively natural looking result. However, we still applied quite a lot of makeup. It may be organic, but it's not natural.
Natural.
We are back, clean face, new top from Kai, not sponsored. Let's go ahead and move on to the next Kardashian sisters makeup routine. Well, I guess in this case, it's not a Kardashian sister, it's a Jenner. We're gonna follow Kendall Jenner's guide to spring French girl makeup.
Hi guys, it's Kendall.
Hi,
and I'm
Kendall.
back for my 4th Vogue Beauty Secrets video.
4, that's famous. Love that for her.
I am so ready for this, you have no idea.
Do I need gold under eye patches like she has? I have those. Let's resume.
I started with these little gold eye patches just because I needed to wake myself up a little. I'm gonna take these off and we're gonna start.
Already?
I usually start with
Okay.
a little gua sha, 100% virgin coconut oil face oil.
Okay.
And I love it because it's thick and the gua sha just slides.
Interesting. So I gotta keep it real. I have never once in my life gua sha'd before, but I did purchase the same exact face oil that Kendall's using and a metal gua sha. Not gonna lie, like to me, the idea of like gua sha'ing is kind of stupid because I'm just thinking like,
You've gotten 32 lymphatic massages for your BBL, and you're criticizing a lymphatic massage for your face?
I mean, a lymphatic massage, like all it really does is just like move the liquid around, I guess. Like if you're ugly, you're ugly. If you like if you're ugly, a gua sha isn't gonna help you. You're just ugly. But Kendall is a supermodel and she's literally one of the most beautiful people on planet Earth. So if gua sha'ing can help, I'm down to try, you know?
And then
okay, we're all
I'll
oils.
spray a little of my rose water
Okay.
over top so I get a nice glide. I'll start by putting it on my eyes because it heats up really fast from my body heat.
What? Oh, it's cold. So she basically just going in and gua shaing her entire face, starting off with the jawline and then like dragging it down the neck. Ooh, look at that cheekbone. Wait. Did that do something or am I just crazy? Then she used the flat side to kind of drain any fluids from this region. I feel so stupid. Then we're gonna do the forehead. Kind of hurts. Oh my God, what the fuck? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, it's my pimples. Kendall doesn't have any pimples.
So now I'll wash my face. To get all the oil off my face,
What?
I use this Jan Marini face cleanser in the morning.
So Kendall's clearly incorporating a lot of skincare into her makeup routine, which is really cool to see because in a lot of these other tutorials, everyone's kind of just jumping into like full coverage heavy glam, which I am definitely guilty of all the time. But I agree with her. It is so important to always make sure you're washing your face. Let me go ahead and wash this crazy oil and gua sha off my face and we'll be right back. We're all back and clean. Let's resume.
I'm obsessed with this Kylie Cosmetics lip butter and I swear it's not because she's my sister. Like this is really nice. So
I do really like this
for
as
you,
well,
girl.
actually.
It is so silky and smooth and really does its thing. I'm going to use this La Mer face cream.
Oh, expensive. Okay, now we need a moisturizer. She has the giant jar, okay? I have the tiny little one, but I do have the same exact product. She's going in with her moisturizer. Oh my God, I'm almost out of mine too, which is not a vibe. Even this stupid tiny little jar was like $90. But if that's what it costs to be a supermodel, I'll cut the check, babes. All applied, let's move on to the actual makeup routine now.
I'm gonna do my natural, normal, glowy skin. I'll probably do kind of like a
Perfect.
cute bronzy brown eye, and then
I want the
I'm gonna
Kendall
top off
Jenner
with my
glam.
lip. I'm excited.
God,
It's
look at her.
spring.
Even her natural face, she is so
I'm
beautiful.
gonna use this
Ugh.
Chanel foundation.
Ooh, okay.
Sometimes I actually do feel like applying it with my fingers makes it look a little bit thinner and like almost more natural on my skin.
No! Stop! Why is everyone using their hands for their foundation? You guys! Kendall used a Chanel foundation. I actually have this one. This is the Sublimage Les Tintes Les Chanel. Oh my God. I forgot how thick this foundation is. She basically is saying that using her fingers makes it look like more natural, which once again, when you're already that perfect, easy for you to say. Oh my God, this high top. Get behind me, girl. Oh my God. Oh, okay, she goes right in with a sponge though, thank God. Okay, we're just gonna go right in. We'll blend it in with the fingers, then we'll use a sponge to help move it around. You know what? This foundation's actually not applying that bad with your hands. It blends it in really, really well too. I'll blend it out using the fingers, then Kendall goes in using her sponge just to blend everything out.
Next, I am going to do concealer.
Please.
This one is so nice. It's the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Concealer.
Okay. Ah, see, again, three dots. That's it! All the natural girlies love to do this shit. 3 little dots on your face to do a full concealer. No, what is that covering? Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm not mad about that. Okay, great. This side has more concealer than this one. I already need to like apply a little more. Sorry, Kendall. Oh, more, yay! Okay. We have 2 little dots up here. Let's blend this in. This base routine honestly looks very beautiful so far. Like this combination is kind of giving. I feel like a supermodel.
I'm gonna do my contour.
Okay,
I
contouring.
still use this. This is from me and Kylie's collection.
Oh my God,
I
the
just
Kendall
really like
Kylie
the
contour
deepness
stick.
of
I
the
remember
color.
that.
I just brush a little bit of it onto the brush.
Okay, so I don't have the Kendall Kylie contour stick. This was a collab, I think in like, God, 2016. It's been a hot second, but I do have a cream contour that I can do in the same exact way. Just gonna grab a cream contour stick on the brush, and then I'm just gonna go right.
James.
Oh! Okay, well, that's not giving supermodel contour, that's for sure. She did her forehead underneath her jawline as well. So we're all fully contoured.
More cream bronzer. I really
More?
like this Charlotte Tilbury one. I like this one especially for like my nose contour and my eyes and just kind of, again, the natural
Ooh, okay.
bikinis and people living their best lives.
Whoa, she's fully using the bronzer as like eyeshadow. Upper lid and lower. And nose contour. Let me dig into this bronzer. We're just gonna kind of go all over the face. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on just like that. We'll do a little bit more on the forehead just to kind of blend everything together. A little bit on the jawline. She kind of used a brush like this and she basically went in and she put this bronzer all over her eyelid and her lower lash line as well. Oh my God, that is not a vibe. It looks literally like a brown smoky eye in her and it looks like I ran around in dirt on me. Then she did a little bit right down her nose as well.
I am now going to dive into my cream blush.
Love.
I love these little Kylie ones.
Yeah.
And I'm really into this like kind of poppier, bruisey pink.
Okay.
what you would call this. I kind of just tap it in.
So she's using a brush and she's just tapping right in.
There's something about feeling alive that I just love.
Yeah, blush
the
really is my favorite.
Creamy touch, I'd say, is this L'Oreal Paris Lumi Glotion.
Oh, what? Just patting that, what the heck? This is like the 50th layer of like liquid. We've had creams, contours, blushes, we've had sunscreen, we've had serums, we've had rose water. I need powder, I need something, anything, please, Kendall. Okay, blush, all set. L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, all natural glow enhancer. I'm not familiar with this product, but to me, I would assume that this is like, what? Oh no. Kendall, Diva, if this was a sponsorship that you got paid for, that's amazing, but blink twice if you need help because it looks really fucking awful.
Next, I'm going to do a little bit of powder.
Thank you, thank you! Oh my God!
So I just use this nice pressed powder.
Nice?
Put a little here.
Or just say nice. Girl, I don't know what that is. Okay, so she's going right in. I gotta be honest, this routine looks really beautiful. Okay, okay, Kenny.
So I'm using this NARS bronzer.
God, more bronzer? Oh my God, she is going ham. And more powder blush too. More bronzer on the cheeks. Then applying some Kylie powder blush, just like she did. God, I think I really, really like this Chanel foundation. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that, but it looks so nice. If I didn't have these pimples and breakouts, this would be eating. No, Kendall said to love myself. It's still eating even with the pimples and breakouts.
We're going on to the eye, my least skilled part. So I always keep it really simple. I'm gonna use this eyeshadow palette.
Okay, this palette is discontinued. We looked for this,
like
but it's just a bunch of shades of brown. So she just did a brown smoky eye. I'm literally just gonna take some browns from the basic canvas palette, using a little bit of oak, a little bit of treehouse, and just go right in. Nothing too crazy. And then she used a little bit of a dark brown right below her eyes. Eyeshadow done, just a brown smoky eye, I guess. She just looks prettier.
So let's curl.
Okay, curling the lashes.
It is the L'Oreal Paris Panorama Mascara.
Lashes are all curled. Now Kendall's using this L'Oreal Panorama Mascara. I've never even heard of that before and we could not find it anywhere online. I'm just gonna use L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black instead. Ooh, I forgot how good this mascara was, honestly. This tube was also like 100 years old as well. This one's probably dry as fuck and expired, but that did its job. Oh my God. Not me having lashes like Kendall.
Final touch. Like I'm seeing this trend of kind of like this undone red lip, kind of like French girl vibes.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna try it and see if I'm into it. Let's see how this goes.
So she's using this, I think it's just a L'Oreal lipstick, just red.
So I applied some. Now I'm just gonna take my finger and almost like smudge it in a little.
Oh, interesting.
I'm into this like no liner, kind of like smudged out red lip moment.
God, there's something so nostalgic about the taste of a drugstore lipstick. It's like plastic with a hint of candy. Oh my God, ew, I'm not gonna like this. Lip is all applied, now I'm supposed to like blend it out? What does that even mean? Ew, that just looks stupid. It looks like I had a seizure in the middle of applying my lipstick, hello?
That is it. This is my spring French girl makeup look, I guess. I love it, and I'm really into this new look.
This looks beautiful.
So I hope you guys enjoyed.
I guess this is my Kendall Jenner spring French girl makeup all complete. I'm really curious what you guys think about this final look because it's definitely really different than my typical makeup routine. However, it does look really beautiful in the end. It was just kind of weird to get here. Never in my life have I taken that much time on my skincare before makeup. I do wish I had a little bit more powder and I really don't know about this lip technique, but overall, this is definitely giving me supermodel vibes. I feel like I'm ready for the runway and I understand why so many people are obsessed with Kendall Jenner's looks. I already know where I think I'm gonna rank Kendall's makeup routine, but you guys will have to wait to the end because we still have 2 more sisters to go. Let's head on to our next makeup look. We hit the reset button, face is clean, and now it is time for the next makeup routine. So we're going to be following Khloe Kardashian's Vogue Get Ready video. I am super excited for this because I love Khloe. I really, really, really do. I love the whole family, but out of all the sisters, to me, Khloe just seems like the most fun to just hang out with. No cameras, just vibes. I definitely feel like Khloe has the most iconic, the most funny because she's always just keeping it real, very blunt and honest. So let's go ahead and see what her makeup routine looks like as well. New mom beauty routine.
Hi everybody, I'm Khloe Kardashian and this is Princess True Thompson. Say
hi, True. Oh, she's so beautiful.
And we are going to show you my makeup routine and some of my skincare routines. This is a witch hazel rose petal.
Oh, getting right into it. Okay, no description of the
look.
look.
I think what sold me was the packaging,
okay.
to be honest. That's how I started. So I tone, especially in my T-zone.
Okay, so Khloe's going in with this lovely little witch hazel toner. Okay, I'm just going in and patting this in my T-zone exactly as Khloe instructed. I love that she's getting right into it as well. No description of the makeup look, just said, let's go, baby. I don't have time for this. True's running around. I gotta get glam. And I love that. Once again, this is why I love her. Look at all that makeup from the last look. Ugh, nasty. That's good that I toned. Thank God. Thank you, Khloe.
I love
Let's see what's next.
this Ulta MD skincare. I know
Ooh,
Kourtney
okay.
uses it.
Sunscreen.
So I put this on my face, my hands, my neck, my chest, because this is
Really?
where we all show our age.
So that's what Kourtney was saying in her video. She learned this technique from Khloe of using sunscreen basically like everywhere to prevent aging, which is really interesting. Yeah, I guess in theory that actually makes perfect sense. I've just never really thought about it that way. Rubbing it over my arm, my décolletage, my neck, just like Khloe said. Nice and gorgeous and radiant. Okay, let's continue. Moisturizer.
Elephant. Love. I take my moisturizer and I also like to put a little bit of foundation with it and kind of create my own BB cream.
Okay.
I love this stick. It's a Tom Ford Traceless Foundation stick.
I've never tried this before. Oh my God, whoa! So she literally like dug a chunk of that out onto the back of her hand and then mixed her moisturizer in with it? Oh my God, come on, unleash your inner artist, Khloe. That was a lot. Moisturizer, in with the foundation. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so thick. Once again, we know that this is gonna be the wrong color for me. We're gonna have to make it work later on with the bronzer. Ew, the texture of this with like the moisturizer is foul. Ew, see how it's like applying in like chunks? Ugh.
And then you always take it down to your chest area. I think that's what a lot of people forget.
Wow, good tip, okay.
After I use my kabuki brush, I go in with a damp sponge.
So foundation's all blended. Once again, I know this color is not for me, okay? But I'm gonna use a painted sponge, damp sponge, just like Khloe said, to blend this all out.
I really love KKW's concealer.
Ooh, okay.
I'm red
She's using a
always
lot.
around my nose. I don't know why.
Yeah, you better put on that concealer, girl. It's just very different than Kendall and Kourtney's makeup routines that are like, hi, I'm gonna put on one little dot and call it a day. No! Okay, so she did under her eyes, just like this. She did her chin. She did around her nose because it gets red, like she said. And she also did right underneath the lips as well. I love concealing right underneath here, especially after your lipstick to make the lip liner nice and sharp. Oh, I feel like it's those little details that really can take a makeup look to the next level.
I love Kylie Cosmetics loose powders, the soft pink and the translucent. I'm gonna mix the two together.
Okay.
And I'm going to put this on the sharpest point.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know why girls always make that, like tucking their top lip down face.
I always do that as well because it stretches out the skin underneath your eyes. So if you have any sort of creases underneath your eyes, by stretching out the skin when you're setting it in place, you're making sure that you're getting into those nooks and crannies as well. So Khloe went in and put the translucent powder underneath her eyes, and then she set her T-zone as well. After that, she's going in with a brush and more powder just to set the rest of her face, but no more sponge.
Contour.
Okay.
This is a MAC palette. I don't know how long I've had this.
That is
I swear I've had
old.
this for, can I say 10 years? Because I think that's maybe
Oh my
not.
gosh, okay.
I'm gonna actually use this one and mix it a little with this dark one for my jawline, especially after baby. Kim used to always make a 3. So she would take
Yeah, I remember Kim talking about this with her contour stuff.
We didn't really know about contour. And she would go here, here, this is your cheekbone, and here, it's a 3.
So just drawing my 3 here and here. Drawing my 3. This is a little spooky, but I'm gonna fix it.
So one of my favorite things is nose contour.
Same.
Now you wanna go from your eyebrows, start like the bridge of your nose is gonna start.
Yep, so following the brows.
Follow that line. Your face, basically, it's like a painting with numbers if you follow all the lines.
She's honestly a really good teacher. Just finishing up the nose contour like Khloe said. I love that she's giving like some actual tips and tricks throughout her makeup routine, explaining why she's doing what she's doing. It's actually really helpful to somebody who wants to learn makeup just like she's doing. I love that. That's a good nose contour today. Okay.
I'm gonna use my Kylie Cosmetics Cocoa collab that I did with her.
So we don't have this palette. It is sold out. They don't make it anymore.
I'm gonna use this eyeshadow color called True's Mom.
Okay.
And I'm gonna match, so where my nose contour was and where you see that arch, I'm gonna put this all in my crease.
See, she's giving good tips. tips. She's really giving good tips. Okay, I'm gonna grab our basic canvas palette instead just because she's using some neutral colors. So the True's Mom shade looks like kind of like a mix of cookie dough, UV index, but it also had a slight warm undertone. So I'm gonna tap into a little bit of like vintage as well because it was slightly pinky. And then I'm just gonna put this right in my crease.
I'm gonna just line, more of like a cat eye smudgy, it's not perfect. I'm gonna take Truesseldorf. That's True's nickname.
She literally just did one color of eyeshadow and it's like that light baby pink shade. And then she goes in with a liner.
I don't know why, but I wanna pull my eye like this.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna go halfway.
Okay.
And I like things with a red undertone because it really makes my eye color pop.
Yeah. So Khloe said she's using Truesseldorf in the palette, which seems to be a kind of reddy brown. So I'm gonna mix together a little bit of Wemple, maybe a little bit of Gampy as well, and we're gonna use this to create our liner. She pulls her eyelid, which isn't always the best thing to do, but if it works, it works. And she said she starts that little wing halfway over her eye, and then just starts kind of sketching it and blending it out. I feel like mine's maybe a little bit more defined than Khloe's is, but it still looks really pretty.
I am going to put some color on my inner corners. I'm gonna start with the yellow.
Oh, a cute little pop of yellow. Okay, Khloe. I'll use a little bit of mango, popping that shade right in. I love that she's using actual color in her makeup routine. Even if it is just like a slight pink and a slight yellow, it's better than just brown.
On top of that, I'm gonna use Must Be True. It's a really pretty sheen.
Oh, love. I'm just gonna use a little bit of Finnegan. And we're gonna layer that right over top. Gorgeous. A cute little inner corner glow.
So I'm gonna take a tiny bit, I'm gonna use my finger for this. I like to use either my ring or my pinky.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my ring finger.
Ooh. Right on the lid?
This is a Surratt lash curler, and I only got this because everybody else had it.
Yeah, they all use the same brand of lash curler. That's really interesting. I wonder if it's like the best of the best. Giving our lashes a nice little curl. Okay, curling the lashes.
Hypnose.
Ooh, another Lancome mascara. Okay.
Lancome, I did something there. This is the one thing I will not leave the house without is mascara. So that's...
God, look at her lashes! Oh my God! Literally every single one of the Kardashian sisters has the best eyelashes. It's actually crazy. That's a product for them. Kim, for SKKN or for Kylie Cosmetics, one of you guys needs to make a lash serum. That's what I'd be purchasing.
I have really big cheeks. I have like these balls.
I love her cheeks.
So I
blush.
go to the ball and I go up.
Khloe's using a Kylie blush. She doesn't say the shade name, but I'm gonna use Winter's Kiss because it looks like a light baby pink. I love this blush color. It is so beautiful. Just gonna put that right on the cheeks like she did. Cute. Okay.
And I always do a second coat of top mascara.
What? You're kidding. Oh, and now she did bottom too. Oh my God. Doing 2 coats of mascara is really, really, really different for me. Usually if I'm applying a mascara, I'm wearing a false lash with it. So for me, I always like to just do one simple coat that is nice and long and lengthening. That's the kind of mascara look that I personally really love. So this is a little different, but it looks fine. Maybe just not my personal cup of tea. Let's go ahead and apply it to the bottom as well. Oh, and hopefully don't get it on your fucking cheek like I just did. I don't really wear bottom mascara often either. Gosh. Okay.
This is a Lancome eyebrow tint pencil. This is in number 3.
What's she gonna do with that? Oh, it filled in her beauty marks.
Equal.
Oh, cute. I have a lot of moles all over my face. Should I do the same thing? Oh my God, I'm gonna have like 50 of them. There's one right here, 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 here. Oh my God, bitch, it's gonna look like fucking constellations. This is gonna look stupid. Here, 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 here. Well. Khloe only has one, I have lots of them, and I can't just highlight one mole and then leave the rest of them out, so how to do all of them. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of like face powder just to go over top of them so it doesn't look as like crazy, because this is a bit ridiculous looking. Just maybe shouldn't make them like that dark of brown. That looks a little ridiculous.
Lip liner is my jam. I'm gonna use KKW today.
Ooh, okay.
Peach 2.
If you guys remember KKW lip liner, oh God, that lip line from Kim was so fucking good, but the line obviously shut down. However, I have them. So I don't have the exact shade Peach 2, but I do have Nude 0.5. Okay, it's a very similar shade. I cannot believe that I have this ancient artifact. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to sharpen it. No. Lips are all lined. Looking back, girl, this was not nude. This is literally pink, but okay.
Then I'm gonna take my Cocoa collab, and I'm just gonna take a little with my finger.
Okay, she's just gonna go right on the
I'm
lips.
gonna take the lighter one, which is Allergic to Bullshit. And I'm gonna put this just on the center.
Okay, so she's using 2 different liquid lipsticks, darker one and a lighter one. So we're gonna start off with Coco K. I still have the color. I'm gonna do a little bit on my finger, just like Khloe did. Then she went in with a lighter shade right in the middle. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, gorgeous.
Now, I'm normally not allowed to be trusted with highlighter because I will put it anywhere. Literally, if I'm out in a bathing suit, even use cellulite, put some fucking glitter on it. You do contour.
See, I love her. I fucking love her.
Think of it in 3 sections.
Okay, I'm gonna use this same Tom Ford highlighter because I spent like $100 just to get this for this video, so it's not going to waste, okay? We're gonna go back in on the cheeks right here, just like Khloe did. Contour, blush, highlight. Very beautiful. That is actually a really pretty formula. Okay.
For the finale, just a clear gloss.
Okay,
Again,
perfect.
Just dab it in the middle. Oh my God, Kim is not gonna know who did my makeup today. She will never guess.
She looks beautiful.
Thank you guys for watching me do my everyday makeup, and now I'm gonna go shoot Keeping Up, and I'm gonna go meet my sisters.
Bye, Khloe. What a cute video. See, I love her. I absolutely love her. She's so fun, so honest, and honestly gave some really, really good tips and tutorials throughout the video. Like, I feel like I learned a lot, and this makeup look turned out really, really good. This honestly might end up being my favorite look of the video, but we cannot give the final rankings until we followed every single makeup routine, and there's still one sister left, arguably the most iconic glam of the entire family. Let's take a look at Kimberly Kardashian's makeup routine. All right, it is time for our last and final makeup routine of the family, and of course we have saved the best for last, Miss Kimberly Kardashian. It is no secret that Kim quite literally walked so the rest of the family could run. Kim was putting in the work overtime to make sure that they would all become famous, and that's why we are all so obsessed with her. Kim quite literally has one of the most iconic faces in the world, and her makeup looks have inspired literally an entire generation. Whether they were done by herself, makeup by Mario, makeup by Ariel, Raquel, or any of the other incredible makeup artists that have gotten a chance to glam her up, myself included for a YouTube video years ago, it is no denying that Kim's makeup looks have quite literally inspired billions of people all around the world to try to recreate her glam, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing today, following her work from home makeup tutorial using KKW Beauty. Let's get into it.
All right, hey guys, I am super bored, and I'm in my guest bathroom right now, and I'm gonna do a little makeup tutorial.
Honestly, so real. I'm bored, so I'm gonna film. Love, obsessed with that.
I'm gonna show you guys how I just do a quick little makeup sesh.
Okay, no intro, no hello everybody. Here's what we're gonna do for today's video. Just let's get right into it.
But when I'm super pale like this, I use Joe Blasco.
Whoa! While every other sister is going and literally DIYing face masks and gua shawing and doing all sorts of other crazy skincare routines, Kim's just literally starting right off the bat with foundation.
My color is Olive Beige 3.
Okay,
I
that
always
is
like
a
a cream base
thick foundation too.
liquid.
So Kim is using a cream foundation from the brand Joe Blasco. That is like an old Hollywood full coverage cream foundation. They still do make it, but I could only find a couple of shades in stock online, and they were nowhere near my skin tone. So instead, I'm gonna use a similar product. This foundation is from William Tuttle, and it's kind of like the same vibe. Very full coverage, very Hollywood glam. This is giving like pro makeup artists secret item in their kit.
I mean, the key to a good base is always your moisturizer and your serums.
Oh, Kimberly, moisturizer and serums. Which one, girl? Hello, Kim. Okay, I'll just use a moisturizer, and I'll pick an expensive one. This one's from La Mer, and we'll just go ahead and put this on. Moisturizers all applied, and I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of a serum spray on top. This one is from D'Alba, their white truffle serum spray. I love this. And now we should be good to go in with our full coverage foundation. This feels so good to slap this on, especially with a brush after every other sister has used their stupid fingers. Oh, you guys, look at how full coverage this looks. Thank you, Kimberly, thank you. Okay, I was getting really sick of all these moisturizers and skin tints and mixing the shit in with my fingers. This feels good to be in full glam. This is what I sign up for when it comes to the Kardashian family makeup, okay? This is what I want. Let's move on.
I don't like powder my whole skin because I still have like to contour and everything. I just like to lightly do it, and then I go back and really do it.
What? So she literally went in with like a tiny little bit of powder, even though she's gonna go in with more powder later on. I hate that. At least she said she doesn't use a lot of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just gonna tap that in. Then I'm just gonna tap any excess off on the back of my hand, really getting that into the powder puff. She did her
powder
eyelids,
my whole skin
under her
because
eye.
I still have like to contour. And
okay.
So I am gonna use Conceal Bake Brighten, and my color that I love is number 7.
Now Kim is using her KKW Beauty Concealer, which unfortunately no longer exists. The whole brand is just gone. I do have some ancient artifacts that I have found in my makeup collection to use later on in the video. Their lip liner eyeliner and lipstick formula was so bomb. But honestly, a lot of the products were. They had their brightening powders, they had their concealers like Kim is using, and the brand is Dunzo. She does have a new brand, SKKN, which we will get to later. But for right now, we're basically gonna use the most comparable products that I can find on the market, which I think is going to be the Makeup by Mario concealer. If you guys did not know, Makeup by Mario is Kim's OG makeup artist. They work together to really get Kim's glam on the map. Mario is incredible, and he was a big part of helping to formulate Kim's makeup line. So I'm definitely not saying it's the same formula by any means, but if Mario helped out developing both, I'm assuming they're gonna be at least similar. Okay, so Kim's doing the center of her forehead.
To kind of bring the concealer
Down the smile lines.
down into my laugh lines a little bit.
I'm just gonna use our painted sponge to blend this all in. Wow, that concealer blended so nicely. I don't remember the last time that I've used that, but that was really good. This is the full coverage base that I am talking about. Thank you, Kim.
So next I'm gonna bake with the KKW Beauty #2 bake. And even though
now we're baking our face.
This is a little wet.
Why have we still not contoured yet? Kimberly. So she's going in with her wet sponge again into the same powder. So I'm gonna use Makeup by Mario.
I'm kind of keep that on for a second.
Okay, right underneath
the
eyes.
Makes me feel good. And I'm using, and it broke the little spoolie. Wet, sweetie.
Can I wash my hands?
Can you do it in the other room? I'm in the middle of something. I don't want to get this all wet, sweetie. I'm hiding in the guest room because my kids will not leave me alone.
Hey, that's me.
Okay, so she did not show a single aspect of doing her actual eyebrows. I assume that North was harassing her in the middle of her brow routine. It does look like she filled in a pretty intense brow in herself, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Her whole routine so far has been so out of order. She did foundation, set it with powder, concealer, then baked her face. Now we're doing eyebrows. Still haven't done any contour or blush, yet we already have powder on. What is going on, Kimberly? Ooh, I'm having a good eyebrow day. Okay, love that.
I'm gonna use our contour stick, the KKW Beauty contour stick in medium.
Okay.
And since I'm super
this no longer
pale,
exists
I'll
either.
pretty much just use the lighter color.
Okay. Okay, so she goes right down the nose. 1, 2. She goes underneath the cheekbone, just one line. And she goes down here, and she goes right underneath the jaw.
Then I get to blending. I'm gonna wet my sponge really quick. It had the powder on it.
Okay, so she just goes in and blends.
Push it in.
We're using our painted sponge to blend in that cream contour stick. When we do contour, we always want to blend upwards, just like Kimberly did. And then when it comes to the forehead, we want to blend downwards to create that gorgeous little bronzer rainbow on your forehead. And luckily, even though we did put powder on first per Kimberly's instruction, it's not really messing up the contour blending, so that's good that everything is still looking perfectly fine and smooth.
I am going to just wipe my powder off.
Okay.
Using this Surratt Beauty, the best.
They all love the Surratt lash curler. Curling the lashes, Kim's are way better than mine.
Since I did the cream contour, I am gonna use this palette.
Okay, so powder bronzer.
The medium contour palette. I always like to take a drop and like put it under my nose for some reason.
Kim's using a contour and highlight palette from KKW. Once again, doesn't exist, so I'm gonna use this one instead. I'm just gonna go in on some of the lighter, more cool tone shades, just like she did, to add a little bit of bronzer and kind of set everything in place. And she also said she likes to go right underneath the nose for a little lift.
So this is a Shu Amora 14 brush, and I love this color.
Ooh, okay.
Highlighter.
Gorgeous. That is a big brush for highlight, Kim. Jeez. Oh my God, that's huge. Kim! This brush is like the closest shape that I can kind of find. KKW highlight does not exist. However, SKKN by Kim does have highlighter. So I did order one online from her new brand, and I got the shade Rose Glow Highlighter. It looks very beautiful with the SKKN logo in the middle. I'm just gonna go in and rub it on. Now it looks like she put it right down the center of her nose. God, this brush is so big for this. And she also put it on her Cupid's bow too.
I think I'll use my shimmer blush today.
Kim's blush palette no longer exists, so instead I'm gonna use our painted blush in the shade Dolly Doll. It is not only a very similar shade, but it's actually one of Kim's favorites. Her makeup artist, Makeup by Ariel, who in my opinion is literally one of the most talented artists in the entire world, absolutely loves this formula. He's talked about it a couple of times on his social media.
I felt like I needed to last really long, and I wanted something that just gave it that wow factor. So I hit it with the new painted blushes. I'm pretty sure the colors were Girly Pop and Brown Sugar. It created this perfect pink gorgeousness.
Ariel's stamp of approval means literally the entire world to me, so I'm gonna use this color on my cheeks to match Kim's. Just the most gorgeous shade of Dolly Pink.
I always just take contour and I'll mix the two.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
just kind of go over my eye.
Okay, a little contour in the crease.
Kind of like blend it back into your nose. I think this just like gives a little bit of definition.
Yeah, I love doing
I don't
this.
really have my brushes with me, just my little travel brush. And I have this tiny little Charlotte Tilbury one, and I just dip it right into the contour palette and just go under my eye. I always need to shade under my eye.
Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of having shadow underneath my eye. I really like for this area to be as bright and lifted as humanly possible. And I do feel like having a little bit of shadow underneath the eye can shorten your eyes. Kim's eyes are already humongous, so she probably does not have the same sort of issue, but everyone's different and it has their own techniques, which is the whole point of today's video. It's not hurting the look by any means.
So I want that extra shimmer, which I'll use like the lighter pink one, to kind of add a little bit.
Now we're highlighting the cheekbones. Okay, we're gonna use our same fuck-ass brush from before. Okay, we're gonna go right over top. Ooh. Okay, Kimberly. Wait, I didn't know if it was actually showing up that well on my nose and like the little Cupid's bow. That is a really fucking pretty highlighter formula. Looks very pretty.
Now I'm gonna show you guys something so cute that's not out yet, but I love minis, and so I'm making some minis. That's not the cutest thing you've ever seen.
She definitely did bottom mascara too. Eyes are all mascara top and bottom, which I literally never do, but it does look nice. My lashes are not bad. They're not as good as Kim's, but they're definitely lashing.
Now lips.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I do like to kind of re-powder just a little bit. So I just will.
Kim!
There. I do love a good setting spray.
What happened to lips? Powder, added back in. Then we're gonna add the Tatcha spray back to glow. This is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. I love this product, it's a great product. Can we do lips now?
Okay, now my favorite lip combo is Nude 1.5.
Okay. Using my KKW Beauty Original Lip Liner. Oh, this is a light lip. Maybe I'll use a tiny little bit of like darker brown around it. Kim seems to be a tiny little bit darker than mine. Okay, so she applied the lipstick. God, this is definitely expired. It tastes like plastic, but once upon a time, this was the shit. Now it just tastes like it. Ugh.
Last step, very important step, is brighten. I love to brighten up under my eyes just a little bit.
I miss this powder.
Brighten 2. I usually use Brighten 1, but because I feel like I did such a good job blending, which is kind of rare, I don't think I need as white.
Okay, so Kim is using her OG KKW Beauty Brightening Powder. This powder was the shit. I've never tried a formula like that KKW Beauty Brightening Powder. It was so good, and it really just does remind me of like that 2016 glam. Now, I still do this step all the time, just using a MAC Studio Fix foundation instead. So I'm gonna do the same thing, just using a big face brush right underneath the eyes to help brighten everything up, exactly as Kim did.
All right, so that was a quick KKW Beauty, mostly using KKW Beauty products, glam, in my guest room. Looks kind of cute. All right, I'm ready to go to my living room.
Mwah. Well, you guys, that is Kimberly Kardashian's makeup tutorial, all complete and followed. I gotta keep it real. Okay, I love this glam, and I'm not surprised that I do. Kim has always been a glam girl through and through. Obviously, now she has some of the best makeup artists in the world working on her face. However, before then, her dad literally got her makeup lessons as a kid, and she was always serving some really iconic makeup looks that were way ahead of the times. She has cemented herself as a beauty icon, and this makeup routine, even if it was a 4-year-old video, still stands the test of time and looks so good. I think on that note, that is the final Kardashian makeup routine all completed. So let's go ahead and rank all the sisters from top to bottom. Let's recap all the different glams just so you guys remember what they looked like. We started off with Kylie, Kendall, Kourtney, Khloe, and now we have Kim's face on. You could definitely tell there were some steps and products that the sisters had kind of picked up from one another, but every single end result looked really different. So it was definitely cool to see all the different Kardashian sisters' makeup routines and how it matches their own personal style. Now for my ranking, I'm going to base it on my personal style and my preferences of glam. So this does not mean I like one sister more than the other. Who fucking cares, really, okay? Starting off with our 5th place position, I'm gonna rank Kourtney. The final result was okay, but there were a lot of steps that were just a little too natural and organic for my personal liking. Now, right above Kourtney in our 4th place position, this pains me, but I think that I'm gonna put Kendall. I love Kendall. She looked so beautiful by the end of her routine. However, I think that I need a little bit more makeup than she does in order to get, you know, runway ready. Now, right above Kendall in our 3rd place position, this could be a little bit of an upset, okay, but I wanna keep it real. I'm gonna put Kylie. I love Kylie. We've done so many videos together. Now, Kylie has some very iconic glams. However, she is currently in her like clean girl era, which is fine for her. She obviously looks beautiful and doesn't need it. For me, I like a little bit more glam. In our top 2 positions, I was really going back and forth on this, but I think at number 2, I can't believe I'm saying this, I'm gonna put Kim. This looks beautiful. I love the glam. I still use a lot of these tips and techniques in my everyday makeup routine. It is definitely giving that classic sort of Kim look. However, in my number 1 position, I'm gonna put Khloe. I love Khloe. Throughout her makeup routine, she used so many great products, tips, and techniques. She was really educating the viewer, and she also came out with a really, really great look. It was definitely full coverage. It was a lot of glam, but it wasn't super caked on. She used a little bit of color as well, which is always super fun, and it was definitely the makeup look that I would feel most comfortable walking out of the house in. That is my official Kardashian glam ranking, but I want to hear from you guys. What would you rate the different makeup routines? Do you agree with my list, or would you change up the order? Let me know in the comments down below. On that note, this has been a very, very long video, so if you've made it all the way through, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Your love and support really helps out the channel quite a lot, and if you have not already, more than 50% of you guys that are coming back every single Friday at 12 p.m. PST to watch our videos are not actually subscribed, okay? Literally so rude.
Don't be rude. Are you kidding me?
So click the button as well as the bell icon next to it so you guys never miss an upload from me. If you want to follow me on my other social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, or just James Charles, of course you can follow Painted. Our TikTok is just @Painted, and our Instagram and website are both painted.co. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Remember why you used to love